Recording. So welcome back to our political science class session number 2 today. So the morning session we discussed about the judiciary. We started the sixth chapter, that is judiciary, and we discussed about the importance of judiciary and the functions of the judiciary. Okay, so continuing the discussion here. So from the textbook directly, that is page number, here it is 126, right? Sorry, 126 completed, 127 related to the appointment of the judges, that's completed, and we are here at page number 128. Okay, so here related with the appointment of judge, there is a trouble between the chief justice and the council of ministers. Okay, so we know that the president, he is all powerful to appoint the judges with the consultation of the chief justice of India. He want to consult with the chief justice of India to appoint the judges. Then also the final authority of appointing a judge is with the council of ministers, the executive, right? Okay, so this is a small constitutional problem here. This matter came up before the Supreme Court again and again between 1982 and 1998. So this particular problem that discussed in the Supreme Court, initially the court felt that role of the Chief Justice was purely consultative. Okay, so Chief Justice role is just to give the consultation, nothing more than that. Then it took the view that the opinion of the Chief Justice must be followed by the President. Then the Supreme Court decided the President of India must follow the opinion of the Chief Justice of India. Okay, finally, the Supreme Court has come up with a novel procedure. For that, they created a special procedure. It has suggested that the Chief Justice should recommend names of person to be appointed. Okay, so Supreme Court Justice, Chief Justice of India will, you can see underline here. Okay, Supreme Court has come up with a novel procedure. It has suggested that the Chief Justice should recommend names of persons to be appointed in consultation with the four senior most judges of the court. So, in the recommendation list, some names will be there. If it is A, B, C, D, E, or something like that. Okay, clear. So, Chief Justice of India will recommend this list, okay, to the President of India, along with the discussion, with the judges, senior most judges of the court. How many of them? Four senior most judges. Senior most judges. So, Supreme Court, the Chief Justice will give the list of names to the President with the consultation or with the discussion with the senior most, four senior most judges in the court. Thus, the Supreme Court has established a principle of collegiality. So everyone together in making recommendations for appointment. So they say collegium, a group of people are there to give a recommendation or give a suggestion to the Chief Justice of India related with the appointment of judges. At the moment, therefore, in matters of appointment, the decision of the group of the senior judges of the Supreme Court carries greater weight. Okay, so related with the Council of Ministers, now the suggestion or the recommendation of the senior most judges in the Supreme Court have more power or more weight. Clear or not? Understand? So already we read that the Council of Ministers have the last word of word that related with the appointment, but here the suggestion by the four senior judges, their suggestion have more weight than the Council of Ministers related to the appointment of judges. Clear? Okay, so that's what the final procedure here. Just underline that and relate it. The procedure to suggest or recommend the judges. Next one, removal of judges. Removal of judges. So that's another process. First case, appointment of judges. The second case, it is a removal of judges. So the removal of judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court is also extremely difficult. So I already told you that. Okay, it is possible but difficult. Clear? All right. As per Napoleon Bonaparte, nothing is impossible, right? Okay, so here it is possible, but not that easy. Okay, so tell me that Napoleon's comment is 100% correct or not? Nothing is possible. Sorry, nothing is impossible. Okay. Okay, nothing is impossible. If that statement is correct or not, what is your answer? You are a pessimist or optimist? Tell me. That correct statement is correct? Can you think that critically? At some point of time, something can be considered as impossible, right? Some particular point of time. Hmm? Yes or no? The human capacity to think is unlimited, right or not? Hmm? Okay, so you can discuss this kind of things with your psychology teacher. Okay, so let it. So the psychology student, how many of you? Aishwarya is there. Then Amalaj is there. Grishma is there. Alvin is there. You can ask. Okay. So critics, you want to criticize that. Is that possible or not? If the statement is correct or not? If it is correct, okay. How can we rely on this statement? Okay, let it be. Here, at the moment, therefore, in matters of appointment, the decision of group of senior judges of the Supreme Court carries greater weight. Thus, the matters of appointment to the judiciary, the Supreme Court, and the Council of Ministers play an important role. So, appointment judges completed. Now we started the removal of judges here. So, removal of judges is not an easy process. Okay, a difficult, extremely difficult task. A judge of the Supreme Court or High Court can be removed only on the ground of proven misbehavior or incapacity. Clear or not? Two conditions are there to remove a judge from his office. Clear? What are that? One is misbehavior, other is incapacity. Okay, is not capable to do it, do the job. That's it. Two situations. Okay, so underline that. Two conditions here. A motion containing the charge against the judge must be approved by special majority in both houses of the parliament. So, two-third majority is needed to remove a judge from the or judge from his office in both houses. In Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, two-third majority support of the two-third members is necessary to remove a judge. Clear? Okay, so if he's doing something bad or is not capable to do something, okay, a motion containing the charge against the judge, okay, so they can go for a procedure to remove the judge in the legislature or legislative councils. I mean the parliament, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, nearly two-thirds of the members want to support that statement. Okay, that person, that judge has committed some mistake, so want to remove him from the post or from the office. Okay, so special majority is necessary. Do you remember what special majority means? You know that two-third majority. Clear or not? Okay, we have studied this in the chapter. Okay, let it be. It is clear from the procedure that removal of a judge is a very difficult procedure, and unless there is a general sorry, where is where? Okay, very difficult procedure, and unless there is a general consensus among the members of the parliament, a judge cannot be removed. It should also be noted that while in making appointments, can you see the screen properly? Is the
Yes,
letters are
sir.
readable? Okay, fine. So members of the parliament, a judge cannot be removed. It should also be noted that while in making appointments, the executive plays a crucial role. Okay, the legislature has the powers to removal. So, related with the appointment of a judge, executive has powers, all right? But the removal of a judge, it is related with the legislature. Clear? Appointment related with the council of the ministers, but the removal is related with the legislature. Okay, of both balance of power and independence of the judiciary so far. So balance of power in the sense of judiciary and legislature, they are involving in the appointment of the judge and the removal of the judge. Okay, at the same time, the judiciary is independent too. Okay, clear? Only the appointment and removal of the judges are related with the executive and the judiciary. So far, only one case of removal of a judge of Supreme Court came up for consideration before the parliament. So far, only one case of such a removal came in front of the parliament. Okay. So in that case, though the motion got two-third majority, it did not have the support of the majority of the total strength of the House, and therefore the judge was not removed. Clear? Okay. Clear or not? So such kind of case happened in India. But what happened here? Lack of majority. Okay, related with the total strength of the house, two-third majority is not there to remove him from the post. So he is not removed from the post. Clear? Okay, so the case is mentioned here. Unsuccessful attempt to remove a judge in the Indian history. Okay, Indian history of the parliament. In 1991, the first ever motion to remove a Supreme Court justice was signed by 108 members of the parliament. Clear? That is Justice Ramaswamy. During his tenure as Chief Justice of the Punjab High Court, was accused of misappropriating funds. Okay, so he was in office. Okay, he was the Justice of Punjab and Chhattisgarh. Sorry, here Justice Ramaswamy during the tenure of the Chief Justice of the Punjab High Court was accused for. So Punjab High Court has a speciality. Okay, one High Court for two states. Do you know what are they?
Punjab and Haryana.
Ah, of course, the name of place name. Just never told that. Do you know that? No idea. Okay, just want to find out that. Okay, so unfortunately, I told the answer, but I stopped there. Yeah, that's your responsibility. Okay, where the High Court is stays. I mean, locates. Okay, High Court for Haryana and Punjab, where it locates. Find out. So during a tenure as the Chief Justice of the Punjab High Court, was accused of misappropriating funds. Okay, using funds in a different way for maybe his own purposes. Clear or not? So funds in the times money. Okay, money that allotted for different activities that he spent for his own purpose, maybe, right? In 1992, a year after the parliament has started the impeachment proceeding. So the impeachment proceeding in the sense of the procedure to remove the judge. That's what the impeachment procedure. A high profile inquiry commission consisting of judges of Supreme Court found Justice V. Ramaswamy he is guilty of willful and gross misuse of office. So a committee was appointed to study or find out Ramaswamy is guilty or not, or guilt or not. Okay. Finally, the commission gave a report. He was guilty. He's guilty, right? He committed some mistakes. Okay. So gross misuse of his office. Okay. He misused his powers. Misused his powers. Okay. And moral perpetuate by using public funds for private purposes and reckless disregard of statutory rules there. So, okay, so it's against morality of his job, and the same time he used his powers very in a bad way. That's what the meaning here. Okay. So despite the strong indictment, the Ramaswamy survived the parliament motion recommending removal. Okay. So strong argument was there in the parliament to remove Ramaswamy from his power there, but he overcome that trouble there. Okay. Clear or not? So Ramaswamy survived the parliamentary motion recommending removal. The motion recommending the removal got the required two-thirds majority among the members who were present and voting. Clear? In that particular day, but the Congress party abstained from voting in the House. The Congress party not give their consent, not vote, not voted there. Okay, therefore the motion could not get the support of one half of the total strength of the House. Clear or not? Clear or not? Okay, so just keep that idea in your mind. So this is the first and last case so far. Okay, next one, structure of the judiciary. Structure of the judiciary. The Constitution of India provides for a single integrated judicial system. Okay, the entire judicial system of our country is termed as a integrated judicial system. Okay, everything is attached with the other integrated one. This means that unlike some other federal countries, example America, so America have a federal constitution. The same time, constitutions are there for the states also. Okay, clear or not? So each state have their own constitutions and courts. Clear. But in India, only one constitution. Okay, clear. And all the states want to follow the same. Okay, so just remember this. This means that unlike some other federal countries of the world, India does not have separate state courts. Okay, so other federal countries have separate courts there. For example, America. The structure of the judiciary in India is pyramidical with the Supreme Court at the top. Okay, so a pyramidical structure is there for the courts of India. A pyramidical structure at the top. What is the Supreme Court? Okay, Supreme Court is at its top. The structure of the judiciary in India is pyramidal, with the Supreme Court at its top, High Court below them, and district courts and subordinate courts at the lowest level. Okay, the lower courts function under the district's supervision of the High Courts. Clear? Okay, so different courts are there, basically starting from the subordinate court. On the subordinate court, district courts are there. Over that, high courts are there. Our high court, the Supreme Court of India. Clear or not? So all these courts are connected one to the other. Okay. So some powers are there for all these courts. Some special powers are there. All right. So we are starting from the Supreme Court. So sorry, subordinate court. From the bottom we will start. Okay. What are the powers of the subordinate court? Subordinate court means maybe we'll say that the municipal courts, civil courts, in the municipal level, and criminal courts. Okay, so subordinate courts basically they will handle civil and criminal cases. Civil and criminal cases. What are the difference between, or what is the difference between the civil and criminal cases? Major difference. Any idea? Civil case and criminal case. Anyone? The difference between a civil case and a criminal case.
In civil case, there is no crime, like serious offenses not done. Not so serious offense like a criminal case.
So civil case is not that serious, right? They're like that pinching and slapping or something.
No.
Not like that. Yeah, then tell me. Okay, so differences are, let me speak about that. Okay, so criminal cases in the sense, yeah, serious offenses, right or not? What is that? What are they? Huh? A individual or a group of people doing criminal activity or making trouble to the entire society. Okay, that is considering as a criminal offense. Okay, so if you are hurting then another individual, it is considering as a criminal offense because the crime is against the society, because that another individual is the part of the society, right? So the crime is against the society. Such kind of cases are considering as criminal cases. Criminal cases. Clear? So the court proved that that activity or the activity that committed by one individual, it is against the society. Okay, what are the cases under that? What are the criminal cases? As we know that, right? The most important one, murder, right? Huh? Clear or not? Hmm? Destructing public property, right? It is against the society, right? Okay, like that, various cases are there having some criminal nature, right? So such cases are considering as criminal cases. So here, the individual against the society, clear or not? So civil cases is not related with social troubles there. Basically, it is between the two individuals, okay, or an individual and an organization, clear or not? Okay, so related with the agreements, money related affairs. Okay, such kind of cases are considering as what civil cases. Okay, clear or not? Borrowed money from someone and not paid in time, so the person who lend money can give a case. That's considering as a civil case. Clear or not? Understanding or not? Next one, consumer courts are there, right? That is not a criminal offense. Criminal offense. It's a breaching of agreements. Breaching of agreements. Clear. Now, we read a news today in newspaper. What is that? Some people they took money from or collected money from people offering flats. Okay, clear. But they're not constructed. So that's kind of cases. That time the person those who give the money to the builders, they can give a complaint in the court there. That is a breaking of an agreement. Okay, agreement broke here. So that's considering as a civil case, right? Understand? So criminal case means the cases against the society, and coming to the civil one, it is the breaking of agreement or breaching of agreement between two individuals, one individual and an organization. Okay, between two governments, such kind of cases are considering as what civil offenses, civil cases. Clear? Okay, understanding or not? So basically, who will deal these cases in the local level? It is called to be the municipal courts, subordinate courts. What are they? The subordinate courts. Number of subordinate courts are there in our country. Number of cases also are there, considering as pending in such courts there. Okay, why pending? Why these cases are pending? Hmm? You will take a last month one news, right? What is that? Sister Abhaya murder case. Okay, it's judgment. You read that? Read the news or not? No, no chance for that. Okay, right. Okay, that's good there. So nearly how many years that? Nearly 28 years. After 28 years, the court give the decree or the judgment. Clear or not? 28 years. So late. Okay. So here this statement is important. The delayed justice is denied justice. What is that? Delayed justice is a denied justice. Okay. So just keep that idea in your mind. So number of cases are pending because of the number of cases basically. Okay, the population is too high, so cases also plenty. Okay, so that's what the subordinate courts consider cases of civil and criminal nature. Okay, so above these subordinate courts, district courts are there. District courts are there, but the function of the district courts here deals with the cases arising in the district. Okay, so subordinate courts in that particular region and coming to the district courts, they will handle the cases within that district. Clear or not? So District Court of Trichur, District Court of Ernakulam, District Court of Thiruvananthapuram, District Court of Kannur. So their areas are there for them. Their jurisdictions are there. Clear? Okay. So deals with the cases arising in the district. Next one, considers appeals on decisions given by the lower courts. Appeals. So the lower court judge give a judgment, but the parties are not happy with that. They can give appeal in the district court, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? In your home, you will ask something for your mother. Mother will not agree with that. So you will go for the appellate authority. Who is that? Your father. Right or not? Yes or no? Your father not agreeing with that, going for another appellate authority, your grandparents. Right? Like that, various ways are there. So cases also like that only. So you are not happy with the decree or the judgment that provided by the local court, I mean the subordinate court, you can go for an appeal in the district court. So there also you are not satisfied, you can go for high court. Again, Supreme Court is there, right? Appeal, you can go for appeal there, no problem. Okay, appellate authorities are there. Clear? Okay, just observe here clearly. Okay, that's it. Deal with the cases arising in the district, considers appeals on the decision given by the lower courts, decides cases involving serious criminal offenses. So district courts always handle the cases involving serious criminal offenses. Criminal offenses, right? Okay, serious criminal cases. Next one. Over the district court, what is there? High courts are there. High court. One in one state is high court. Right. It can hear appeals from the lower courts. Okay. So directly an appeal from subordinate court to high court or subordinate court to the district court. Chances are there. Okay. We can skip the district court and directly go to high court for an appeal, right? Or directly we can go to the Supreme Court also from the subordinate court directly to the Supreme Court. But the problem is that you have to go to Delhi, right? Right or not? The procedure is there, right? Let it be. Okay. So just remember this condition situation. Subordinate court to the district court to the high court. Okay. High court function can hear appeal from the lower court, can issue writs for restoring fundamental rights. Writs. We already studied that writs, right? Okay, what are they? Habeas corpus, mandamus, certiorari, prohibition, quo warranto. 5 writs are there. Studied there or not? Okay, 5 writs. Okay, take the next page. The writs are there. Okay, here you can see writ. Okay, what are they? Habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, certiorari, and quo warranto. This is a very important question for the examination. I already told you to underline that in the textbook or mark that in the textbook. So just write a brief description about the writs. Okay, you want to write about that and explain about that. Okay, what are the writs? 5 are there. There are 5 writs are there. What are they? Habeas corpus, and write its meaning and its scope. Mandamus, write its meaning and its scope. Okay, prohibition, write its meaning and its scope. Certiorari, write its meaning and its scope. Next one, quo warranto. Okay, these are the writs. 5 are there. One more time repeating: habeas corpus, mandamus, quo warranto, certiorari, prohibition. Clear? These are the 5 writs. So high courts and supreme courts have the power to what you can say, issue the writs for restoring fundamental rights. So already we studied that in the chapter rights there. So to restrain our fundamental rights or to protect our fundamental rights, we can approach the court, and it is the responsibility of the courts to issue these writs, these 5 writs. Okay, what are they? Habeas corpus, certiorari, mandamus, prohibition, quo warranto. Okay, next one. It can deal with the cases within the jurisdiction of the state. So High Court is always dealing the cases within the jurisdiction of the state. Clear? The cases within the state. Okay. Civil or criminal. Civil or a criminal within the state. Okay. Exercise superintendence and control over courts below it. So always High Court will observe the activities of the district courts and subordinate courts there, and will learn the things related with the Supreme Court judgments, and Okay, guys, inconvenience regretted. Hello, can you hear me, guys? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so time up to wind up. I mean, it's time to wind up the class. Okay, so we will meet in the next class. Okay, 12:15. Okay, guys, just read the textbook. Okay, we'll meet again. Thank you very much.